Hope everybody is well. Another day, another Diddy trial. Headed to the Diddy trial. I'm a little late. Um, Slept in this morning, but I get there at some point to catch some of the testimony today. I believe Thursday, they start a little bit late. I believe they start at let me see. I think they told me they start at 11 a.m. on Thursday. So yeah, 11 a.m. So by the time I get there, they'll be starting, this time tomorrow, they'll be getting ready to start. But I am here going to check out some testimony and take in the city. It's a beautiful day. Right now it's saying that it's 73 degrees. It's supposed to get up to 80 today. So it's a good time to just go chill in the park. I might do that afterwards. We'll see. Oh shoot. Didn't see that ambulance there. That was a close call. So today, my understanding, Jane Doe's supposed to testify. Don't even try to get me to guessing on who it is. For sure. Don't even try to get me to guess on who it is. And, we'll see. But definitely I'm not saying anything. For sure. Those are the rules that we gotta abide by. We gotta abide by the same decorum as the traditional media, as far as YouTubers is concerned, TikTokers, YouTubers, podcasters, whatever you want to call yourself. I like to call myself all of the above, man. I'm a podcaster, YouTuber, TikToker now, Instagrammer. I don't really like Facebook, but I'm all of the above, man. Parking in Manhattan around this time is not good. It is not good around this time. So if you like to donate, my Cash App, it should be in the description. $MaxVWorld75. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back. Yeah, $MaxVWorld75 on Cash App. If you'd like to help donate for my parking, that'll be greatly appreciated in advance. Parking is off the hook. Now, in the evening time, there's no problem finding a park on the street, but right now, no. To be on the safe side, you have to do what you got to do.
Caution, toll booth.
You have to pay for parking. I'd rather drive because, it's already not safe because people know my location. It's already not safe. And like I said, I received a threat. I received a threat yesterday. And the person said, you think you're a big guy, but keep thinking you're a big guy and nobody could mess with you. Keep thinking that. So that's a threat. So, and that person used to be cool on this channel, but what happens is when you say something that somebody doesn't like, it could be one thing. You could be cool for the whole 3 months and you say one thing they don't like. Now you have somebody that want to do you harm. It's just the way it is, the nature of the game. That's why a lot of big YouTubers got to be careful. It shouldn't be that way, but it is that way. You say one thing that somebody doesn't like, and you gotta pay for that. And it's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. So that's why I'd rather be in my car, because I gotta be on foot for a little bit just to get to the courthouse. I'm not worried when I get to the courthouse. There's a lot of security there. The security is like through the roof. But as far as like walking there, you know, I got to be careful, man. Just like yesterday, it happened to Armand Wiggins. He was coming out the courtroom, you know, doing a little live chat, you know, taking care of business, and somebody just like started following him and was irate with him. It was scary, actually. Oh, now why am I catching traffic at this time? It's 10. Okay, it's not too bad. It was scary, actually. It really was. She was following him. She was yelling at the top of her lungs, acting a whole fool right in front of the federal building. Acting a whole fool. But let me tell y'all something. That's not by accident. Remember I said that, and that's what I want to talk about right now. That's not by accident that people are trying to discourage. That's not by accident. And believe it or not, as small as I am as a channel, I'm growing every day though, which is a good thing. You know, people want to twist their words around. That's why I'm like when I have people on the panel, I have to be careful, because they'll hold me to what other people are saying. And it's not fair, but that's just the way it is, you know, doing the content. That's the way it is. And I love doing content. I love doing content, so I don't want to jeopardize anything by saying the wrong things and stuff like that. But yeah, it's serious, man. I really enjoy this. I get to come to New York every day and, you know, vlog and stuff like that. But you got to be careful, man. When I saw him, that's not a wake-up call. That's not surprising that happened. Tisa going through it as well. But it's not by accident. I believe those people are paid to be there, to try to discourage us from reporting what we see in the courtroom. Now, I'm not saying Diddy's side is doing it. I'm not saying that. But they're there to discourage and try to shame you for being out there being a YouTuber. That's what they're doing. And I say this. You can say whatever you want to me. Don't touch. Don't touch, because once you touch me, that's assault. And I have, you know, that's assault. You're not supposed to touch anybody. That's assault. You can yell all you want to. But the best thing for YouTubers to do is walk away. That's the best thing. But make sure when you walk away, watch your back now. Yeah, somebody said to me yesterday, don't be acting like you big and nobody can F with you. She said that. She said, just know that. And she wanted everybody to see that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't let that bother me, but yeah, I do watch my back though, for sure. Everybody know your location. Everybody know where I'm at in Manhattan. Everybody. Everybody. So the YouTubers, when that lady came up to him, she knew he was going to come outside. And it's a dangerous situation. But I do recommend to not engage. Do not engage. Just like that lady that come out there and she's all yelling and doing the most. She's doing that on purpose, man. She's doing that to discourage people. And she's attacking vloggers. She only got one time to yell at me but she only got one time to yell at me. She got one time. And I'm going to tell her, I said, look, keep your distance. Keep your distance or I will file charges. Keep your distance. Keep your distance. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not playing that. I'm way older than she is. She's 44 years old. I'm way older than she is. I don't play with children. I don't. Keep your distance. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm a tough guy or anything, but I look like I don't play. And I mean that. I don't play. Keep your distance. I know the law better than anybody out there. You know, keep your distance and do what you do. You can yell from afar, and that's it. I'm not trying to interview her. Somebody said you should try to interview. I'm not trying to interview her, man. She's a distraction, and she's not crazy. She's not crazy. She's doing it on purpose. She's discouraging people from talking about the case because the case don't look good. The case don't look good, and it's like she want to change the narrative. It ain't no change in the narrative. Let me tell you why there's no change in the narrative. Because it's not, our opinions don't matter. I keep telling y'all this. Our opinions don't matter. The jury matters. It's up to the jury. It's not up to us. So if the jury is saying this don't look good, that's on them. That's not on us. So we just reporting. But there's people out there, man, that's doing the most, and they're doing it to try to disrupt. Like when you live and stuff, they in a way being loud and stuff. That's to discourage you. But I'm gonna tell you something. What I see though, the YouTubers and TikTokers and people and vloggers and podcasters, they're not being discouraged by that. They still doing their thing, and they still remaining focused, and that's a beautiful thing. But yeah, I saw that. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to be people to try to discourage and stuff like that, and act a whole fool, and come to your chat, threaten you, and now I'm getting threats. That's by design that I'm getting threats. That's by design, yo. And for me, getting threats, you just practicing. You're really just practicing because I'm a small YouTuber. You're just practicing. What do I say? It don't matter. I told you the jury matters. What I say don't matter. Yeah, none of that stuff bothers me, man. I got real light stuff going on. That don't bother me. This is fun for me. This is fun. And I'm blessed to be able to come over here and do it. I'm really blessed. The little things I'm blessed about in life, it's the little things. Not the big things, it's the little things, man, that I'm very appreciative of. Just driving over to the city. It's a nice day today. I'm going to watch the lawyers do their thing. In action, going about their business, strategizing, asking certain questions, different things like that, their strategy, stuff. I love to see that stuff. And then somebody said, you got rid of your best moderators. No, I didn't. No, I got family as moderators. You just don't see them all the time, but they got my back. Yeah, they thought they could control my channel and stuff like that. And I tell you, people don't even realize that they're hateful. It's just ingrained in them. They don't they're trying to control what I say. If I want to sit up here and say black queens forever, Sunnis never, that's what I'm going to say. And it's funny because Dr. Umar says it. It's funny to me. Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. That's right. If I want to say that, I'm going to say that. And if you got a problem with it, you just got a problem with it. That's just what it is. So that, and look, what I did was I blocked a bunch of people. I said, I don't need y'all here. Y'all sitting up here thinking somebody needs you. I don't need you. I got real people that got my back in the background. As long as they rock with me, I don't care. And a lot of people that's listening right now, y'all cool as well. Y'all real cool. Real cool and really nice people I met doing this. But you're always going to have some bad apples that think they can control what you do because of birthright. By birthright, they think they know more than you and they can control you. I've been doing this for over 10 years, man. It's just that I don't get a lot of fanfare because legal stuff is boring. It is. It's not sensationalized. It's boring. But this case is not boring because of who the subject is. That's why a lot of people are interested right now. But I've been doing this. But this, I must say, I must submit, I never witnessed nothing like this. Never witnessed nothing like this. And I just want to say that. And I never, ever witnessed nothing like this. I don't even know. Let me see. By the time I get there, it's going to be I might as well stay outside and talk to y'all because it's going to be lunchtime. And, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be lunchtime. So I might as well stick outside, man. For real. Might as well stay outside at this point because by the time I get there, it's going to be 11:10 a.m. or 11:11, they saying now. They're going to take a lunch break eventually. I might as well sit outside, yeah. For real. And just vlog outside and talk to the good people, man. Talk to y'all. I might as well do that. I might as well do that, man. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I brought my gimbal with me today. I always say I'm gonna use it. I never use it, but I might have to use it today. I might have to. But you know, I like doing this, man. But I never witnessed nothing like this. A trial like this, never. And it's everything I thought it was gonna be, and even more. Just never witnessed nothing like this. But I've never been to a federal trial in person. I've read transcripts from federal cases, but I've never actually been. Man, you know how excited I am to be in the Southern District of New York courtroom? I respect that place. It's like, man, this is the feds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm excited. Like, damn, I'm sitting up here. There's a lot of notorious cases that went through this building. And I'm sitting up in here like, man, I wish I could take the pictures inside the building, but I can't. To show you, because in the building, you know, the court, you know, the sketch. Oh, I ran into the sketch artist. You know, that big one. There's more than one sketch artist that's covering the Diddy trial, by the way. But I ran into one. She was in the break room. She was in the break room. I'm almost at the Holland Tunnel now. So, you know, I'm going to catch some traffic at the Holland. And when I get in New York, it's all good. I ran into the sketch artist because there's more than one. And saw her. She said hello to me and stuff like that. I said, hey, how you doing? When you get into the building, there's sketches from various prominent cases that went through that building. You know, the bomber, it was one of the bombers that was responsible for terrorist attacks. His trial was in the Southern District of New York. And I saw the sketches. And they got the sketches like in frames, in plexiglass frames. And then they have a history of that sketch. Like who was on trial, the United States versus such and such. Man, I'm just excited, man. I'm the Southern District of New York, man. Every time I go through those doors, I get goosebumps. I get excited. Every time I go through those doors, I get excited. Like, I'm just that much of a legal geek. I'm that much of a geek, man. And I saw Ronald Sullivan, dog. I wish I could have said something to him. I saw Ronald Sullivan. If I see him again, I'm going to say something to him. But I couldn't get to him, you know what I'm saying? But he was out there. He was on Aaron Hernandez's case with Jose Baez. Yep, I saw him. I saw Gloria Allred. I saw her sister, her daughter, Lisa Bloom. I was on the elevator with them. These is like some OG attorneys, man, that's notorious. OG attorneys. I ran into Diddy's legal team. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. I ran into Diddy's legal team, man. I ran into some of the prosecutors. Come on, man. That's crazy to me. That's exciting. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man. And they're like right there on the elevator with you. It's crazy. You know, it's like I'm really excited. I'm not excited that they could be spending the rest of their life in prison. I'm not excited about that. He's going through that, but the whole case is everything I thought it was going to be. I'm telling y'all, man. It's everything I thought it was going to be. You know, the what do you call it? The news people out there, you know, from all over the world. I've actually done an interview, you know, with some of the news people. well, one of the news people, the French AP. Um, yeah, I'm just taking in the whole experience because it's not going to last that long. And I met some of the vloggers, you know, that I see every day. They real grinders though. They be grinding. They do. They be grinding. They don't mess. They don't mess around with their craft. And you know, just I just want to say for the vloggers, you got to be careful. You have to be careful and move accordingly. If you're a super vlogger, you better have people with you. You know, stuff like that. See, they're not used to people coming up to them and stuff like that. No, some of them are really big. A lot, they get millions of views. That means you walk and somebody gonna recognize you. Somebody, I was walking into the store. Somebody was like, yo, I know you from somewhere. I said, I don't know, man. I'm from Canada. They said, you from Canada? Yeah. I'm out here. I'm a tourist. You know, I be lying to people, yo. I'm like, I'm from Canada, man. I don't know if you know me. I'm from Canada. Yeah, but don't you be on TV or something? No, I don't. Just, I'm from Canada, man. I say that to people. I'm from Canada. They just look at me. I'm from Canada. They say, no, I know your voice. I'm like, nah. I'm really from Canada, man. I don't be online like that. That's what I tell people. Nah, I don't be online, man. I'm straight from Canada. You know? Don't I look Canadian? Huh? I look Canadian, right? They say, you from Canada? He was like, you from Canada? Yeah, I'm from Canada, man. Yes, indeed. Unless it's a young lady, that's a different story. Yeah, my name is Maxwell V. Wonder the Third. No relation to Stevie. That's right. But if dude, nah, I'm from Canada, man. I'm straight from Canada, man. Yup. I'm from Canada. You know what I'm saying? I'm from somewhere like, you know what I'm saying? But where you at though? Where you ain't in Canada, Nova Scotia, man. I hit them with that, and then it's over with. Once I hit them with that, it's over with. I just say I'm from Nova Scotia, man. Well, I usually say that. I'll say I'm from Nova Scotia, man. At that point, they leave you alone. Oh, you Nova Scotia? Yeah. What you doing out here, man? I'm on vacation. I'm on holiday. Or I really will mess them up and say I'm from England. I don't even have an English accent. I'm from England, man. And they like, yeah, from England, man. Yeah. Yeah, man, Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Liverpool, man. You know? I'm from Liverpool. I'm from Liverpool, mate. I should say it like that. I'm from Liverpool, mate. Yeah, I'm from Liverpool. From Liverpool, mate. That's how you gotta do it, man. You just gotta sit up there and lie. No, you Mac. No, I'm not Max, yo. Nope. We all got doppelgangers out here, man. You know, that's how I say it. We got doppelgangers. I must be a doppelganger of Max. This dude gonna cut me off. That's all good. I'm in the home of the cutoff. I'm surprised there's a lot of traffic at this time, though. Really surprised by that.
Caution, toll booth.
I'm a little bit surprised. I thought, well, it's not bad, but I'm still surprised, though. Like, damn, bro. Yeah, I'm from Nova Scotia. All you got to say is you from Nova Scotia. That's all you got to say. I know y'all like, why are you lying? Why don't you just tell them, nah, I'm lying. I'm from Nova Scotia, man. That's how you got to do it. You got to make them second guess themselves. Go ahead and put that troll monitor on just in case. So far, they haven't been trolling me because they know trolling me, they're practicing. They're like, nah, we don't even need to troll Max, man. Let's just stop trolling him. I'm on the come up, though. I am. Hello? My gut feeling on the verdict, I don't know. I'm being honest with you when I say I don't know. I don't want to give one right now. I don't want to give a opinion right now because I don't want to give an opinion right now because we still got a lot more to go, a lot more case to go. And like I said, the government is still presenting their case, and they have to rest their case at some point, and then the defense put on their case, and then the defense will rest their case, and then we got closing arguments. Once they deliberating, then I'll talk about it. But to be honest with you, I don't know, man. I know what they're saying yesterday, lad. They proved the criminal enterprise because, can I make it through? Damn. Okay. I know what people are saying. They proven the criminal enterprise already because, you know, of the money transactions and also the testimony that he gave somebody $100,000. Now, do you take this guy's word for it? Because he's the reason the video got leaked, because he recorded the video on his phone and showed his wife. The other guy, not him, the other guy. So that's the reason why the video got leaked. Even though he paid $100,000, they saying, well, he paid $100,000, he's trying to cover up a crime. I get that. And his bodyguards acted in concert with him along with Christina Coram, allegedly. Now, like I said, we still got a lot more case to go. We still got to hear from Bongolian, Cassie's friend. I believe that's the girl that allegedly he dangled over a balcony. So it's a lot more to go. But right now, I don't know. Right now, Jane could be talking right now. Jane Doe. Everybody's speculating on who it is. But I'm not speculating on that. I just want to hear the testimony. But I do know this for a fact, though. In the overflow room, the monitors are going to be turned off. So we're not going to be able to see her. And maybe, you know what they should do when she's in the courtroom? They should have her behind the screen, so people in the courtroom can't see her, in the Diddy's courtroom. Because somebody's going to try to leak it. I'm just telling y'all that right now. Somebody, they don't care. These people, man, they don't have no decorum, man, about themselves. They don't follow the decorum of the traditional, well, how you supposed to act. They don't. Somebody's going to try to leak it, man. For sure. Not going to be me. It's not going to be me, man. Yes, indeed. I am entering the Holland Tunnel. We are now entering the Holland Tunnel. Yes, indeed. Now, like I said, his chief financial officer, his former chief financial officer, here's the thing that he said yesterday. You think Sean Combs is like a good guy or something? I'm paraphrasing. He said he don't know how to answer that. He said he paused. They said he paused for a minute. Not a minute, but he paused for a few seconds. And he said, I don't know how to answer that. That he's a good guy. Ain't that something? He don't know how to answer that, man. I'm in the tunnel now. And I'm in the Holland Tunnel. Once I get out of the tunnel, you know I'm not that far away. Everything is everything. Yeah, he said that. I don't know how to answer that he's a good guy. Meaning that he gave him props, you know, he's a good businessman and stuff like that. But I guess when it came down to his character, he couldn't answer that. Maybe he didn't want to answer it. But yeah, he said he don't know how to answer that. That's kind of crazy. Damn, you don't know if I'm a good guy or not? Damn. That says a lot right there. It says a lot that he was a jerk to a lot of people, but he's not on trial for being a jerk though. Just to let you know that. He's not on trial for being a jerk. That's not one of the charges. But he was a jerk to a lot of people. And you cannot, let me tell y'all something real quick. You cannot be a jerk to everybody. Like that's working with you and trying to help you. You can't do that because it's going to come back to you. Because let me tell you something, right? If I was in his shoes, let's say if I was in his shoes, right, and I took care of everybody. I'm talking about my assistants, I paid them well. I'm talking about I paid my assistants well, right? I did everything for them. I treated them like gold. You know what I'm saying? Like you with me and you brothers and sisters. They're not going to testify against me. They're not doing that. They're like, nah, yo, he was good people, man. He was good people. Now, I would tell them, you know, I say, if you got to testify, you got to testify. I'm not holding that against you. But they'll do all they can. They'll do all they can to help. Especially if I never treated them wrong. You know, if it's a day where my assistant got to work overtime, like, I'm giving her a bonus. She getting a bonus. I said, you getting a bonus? You getting all expenses trip paid somewhere, yo. Straight up. I got queens around me. That's how I refer to them. I got nothing but queens around me. I'm gonna make sure y'all taken care of. And they won't mess with you. And I'm not trying to, you know, sex everybody up. I'm not trying to do all that. This is business. And if I'm with one woman, that's it. I'm with one woman and that's my woman. And we get married or something, yo. Especially if she holding me down. Billionaires, some of them, it's not a requirement for them to get married, but you need to be with somebody to ground you. You have to, and you got to be able to listen, because at that status, you could do whatever the hell you want to do. Just about, you could pay people off, stuff like that. You got a lot of yes men around. I don't want no yes. I don't want a lot of yes men around. I don't want that. I want you to keep it real, because if I get in trouble, then the money stops. Because right now, a lot of people are dependent on their paychecks from him. He pays a lot of people. Now, the money going to stop if he go to jail, because they're going to try to confiscate everything. If they catch him on this criminal enterprise, they're going to try to confiscate his assets, folks. So you have to, don't be a yes man to me. Keep it 100 with me. Man. She having a party in her joint. What's she riding? She got a Porsche. That's a Porsche SUV. Nice. The money can't stop, man. They be like, yo, Max, you tripping, yo. Just let you know you tripping. Okay, how am I tripping? And then, like, all right, I got to dial back on something. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to listen to people. Because you can make a lot of money and everybody can make some money. I said, look, I want it so everybody can eat. I want it so everybody can eat. Okay? Everybody can eat and then go off and do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I am. They say when you get money, it heightens who you already are. So he more than likely been a jerk his whole life. You see what I'm saying? And when he get money, he's an even bigger jerk when he has money. You got to be able to respect people out here, man. When I say respect, respect strangers too. If somebody open the door for you, say thank you. Somebody hold the door for you, make sure you say thank you. Hey, how you doing? You know, be respectful to people, man. You don't know who you talking to. You could be talking to a bona fide killer out here and don't know it. You got to be respectful, man. Being respectful don't cost you nothing. And if you can't be respectful, keep your mouth shut, keep it going, keep moving. And if you're around somebody that's disrespectful, yelling in your face, that means you got to take 6 and walk away. You got to walk away. Walk away. And if they keep following you, and you walk and they keep following you, just keep going. That's all thing I can do, keep going. That's why I got a car. You can follow me all the way to my car, but once that car go, I'm done. You ain't gonna be able to follow me too long. But if you gotta take the train and all that, just keep it moving, man. And if they touch you, you got a cell phone, right? Then you file charges on them, straight up. Because, and make sure your camera phone, oh, actually, if they yelling at you, make sure you got the camera phone running, because that's evidence. So make sure you got that, because they'll try to lie on you or something. So make sure you got that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got that operator. And, you know, call the authorities if you have to and file charges, man. Straight up. We ain't got time to play with people. You know what I'm saying? That's what we pay taxes for the law to handle them. And I mean that. That's what we taxes for, man. Let the law handle them. Yeah, let the law handle them, man. Don't you handle them. Let the law handle them. And don't let nobody try to, oh, I got in the wrong situation. Don't let nobody try to trick you out of your freedom either. You know what I'm saying? Just let the law handle them. That's it. Because the moment I start barking at somebody, they will call the police. My voice is deep, and if I black out, I can't afford to black out on somebody. If I black out on somebody, that shit'll go viral. You think she barking? Nah, yo, I'm a Leo. That's why I have to keep my cool. Because if I start blacking out, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to keep walking. That's why I tell these YouTubers, keep walking, because people out here for a reason to try to trick you out of being in that courtroom. You have to walk away. That's period. If they blow, that means I can go. Because I don't know if I could turn here. Hopefully somebody blow at me real quick to let me know I could go. Can I? Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe not. I guess you can't do that here. All right. Oh, there was a sign. I see it back there. Yeah, man, you have to keep, you know what I'm saying? You have to keep your wits about you out here, because the devil is busy, especially at this trial. The devil's busy out here. And you got people out there barking and all that stuff, doing the most. But the moment I start barking back, it's a problem. So that's why you got to walk away. You got to walk away, man. Because let me tell you about that lady. She met the wrong one. This dude started barking at her. And he barked at her so bad that she changed her vibration. He said, let me tell you something. He said, I believe in hitting women. He said this to her. He said, I'm going to knock you out. He said, say something else. He had his fist in her face. He said, say something else. I'm going to knock you out here. And I'm not afraid of going to jail. Her ass got normal. She was like, oh, she walked across the street. She's like, he's crazy. He's crazy. She changed her vibration. She not crazy. She like bullying certain people she get away with it with. But that, she met the wrong dude. I felt sorry for her too when he did that. I felt sorry for her because I thought I was gonna have to get him off of her, because I was right there. I said, I'm gonna have to get this dude off of her, man, because I'm not gonna let somebody put their hands on a woman in front of me. You know what I'm saying? I'll at least get him off. And he looked like he did 20 years in Sing Sing. He looked like he just got out of Sing Sing. That's how he looked. He looked like one of the bartenders, if you know who I'm talking about. He looked like he'd been doing calisthenics and Sing Sing for 20 years, man. And he said, get in my face again. He said, I dare you. And I was standing right there. I said, and the next thing you know, her whole vibration changed. This changed her vibration. You see what I'm saying? She was on another vibe. Okay, so Weinstein is over here, man. Closing statements for Weinstein going on. I'm gonna have to make an executive decision here, man. Do I go over there to check out those closing statements? It's right over here too. But I don't know if they got overflow rooms or not, though. I don't know. But they said, you know, I'm gonna have to make a decision on that. The closing statements is today, and it's right here, right in front of me. And a huge building, man. The state and the feds don't be playing, yo. This is the real deal out here. That's on everything. He looked like somebody. He looked like, yep. I think he did something on the Law and Crime Network before. Man, he changed that woman's whole vibration. And I felt sorry. I was like, damn, please don't hit her. Please. I'm like this. I was doing that. I said, man, please, brother. And she crossed the street. He said, I thought so. I know that's, you got it. Yep, I know what that dude is. He be on the Law and Crime too. There's a lot of lawyers out here. Weinstein, that thing going down right now. Weinstein is going down. I might have to roll over there. And so I can walk there from where Diddy's at. It's right across the street. Well, not exactly, but it's not within walking distance. I might have to try this spot out. 787 Coffee. Let me see. Might have to try that spot out. But I'm out here, man. I'm finally out here late as ever. Late, just late. Just late for no reason. Just because I didn't want to get up this morning. I didn't want to get up this morning. Trying to see if we could park over here. Guess not. I mean, this is temporary parking over here. Like if you want to go to the store and stuff, you could park here. Not long term. There's a few parks here though. Get on to this trial to show y'all some footage, to show y'all some action out here, man. I'm gonna have to stay outside because if I go in now, they're gonna take a break. Then I gotta go get my phone again, come back out. I'm just gonna wait for when Tisa come out. When I see Tisa come out, that's how I know they on lunch break. And then when she go back in, I know to go back in. Man, how did my live just cut off, yo? That's crazy. I was talking all this time, my live cut off. Anyway, I'm just gonna end this.